Welcome to True Fucking Crime with Sean. Okay, let's talk about this fucking guy here. Here we have H.H. Holmes, the first documented serial killer. Born Herman Webster Mudshit, this dickhead abandoned his young wife and child in 1885 and moved to Illinois. He started working at a pharmacy in Chicago where he worked his little murderous ass off and eventually was able to buy the joint. Holmes then bought the empty lot across the street and began construction on what is known today as the Murder Castle. I mean, this fucking thing was purported to have trapdoors and chutes and shit, as well as vats of acid and a crematorium in the basement. This motherfucker didn't play. Now, along with being a murderous piece of shit, he was also a smooth-talking con man. I mean, his only redeeming quality was his fucking mustache. I mean, come on, look at that fucking thing. Anyway, he would get people to take out life insurance policies with him designated as the sole beneficiary, and then, duh, you're fucking dead, dumbass. In 1893, the World's Fair came to fucking town, bringing millions of people and potential victims. Fun fact, the Ferris wheel made its debut here, built by George Washington Gale Ferris. He built it with the intention of dwarfing the Eiffel Tower as a big fuck you to the French, which had built it for the 1889 World's Fair in Paris. Anywho, H.H. Holmes would pump gas into one of his murder castle rooms and send the body to the basement via a chute, then dissect and sell off the organs and bones to medical institutions and to the black market, which he pulled off by posing as a doctor, Dr. Dickhead. In 1894, the Popo performed a search of the premises and found his dudgeon and all his murder shit. Meanwhile, he had fled to Boston where he set this fucking guy on fire and got up to some more nefarious shit, but the Pinkerton National Detective Agency tracked his ass down. He was a slippery fuck, but was found guilty of just one murder, but that was enough, and he was sentenced to death. Some reports say he may have murdered up to 200 people, but it could be much less. A lot about this little bitch is still shrouded in mystery. He did write an autobiography in the Slammer called Holmes' Own Story, in which he wrote, "I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help inspiration to sing." When he was hung, his neck did not break, and he slowly strangled and twitched for 15 minutes and was finally pronounced dead after 20. Seems pretty fucking apropos to me. Some people think he faked his own death and is hanging out with Elvis and Hitler and JFK, but that's bullshit. His descendants had the corpses tested, DNA tested just in case. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this morbid little tale of greed and moida. If you want to learn more, there's a book I really like called The Devil in the White City. Okay, well, sleep tight. Don't let the murder bugs bite.